Hey guys, so I know that last night I did a kind of clumsy video about my windows, giving you an overview of what type of windows I have. But I thought that today, since it's so beautiful and I'm stopping at my house to pick up more tools for landscaping, that I'd point out a few other things about these windows. Because again, last night it was dark and I was, again, a little bit clumsy. So I'm going to show you where there should be a windowsill. Basically, there should be a plate here, and it's completely rotted out and gone, and down to the stud of the house. If you don't know much about windows, basically, your house, the bones of your house are these studs, and then you have the short studs below the window, and it's hard to see, but you have short studs above the windows. So basically, putting a window in a house is not that difficult. It's between the studs, you just build a box, and then if you have a window that's built, not built on site like my windows were 130 years ago, but you just slide it into the frame that you built within the studs, and you lock it in with the outside trim and the inside trim, that fancy woodwork that you see inside your house, or the plain woodwork. So then what we're having here is, when I bought my house, the frame is rotted out a lot, and so the windows were also kind of very loose and crooked. And so as I was gutting and ripping off the trim from the inside when gutting this house, a lot of the pieces of the frames just kind of went with it, so it created a big mess. But looking here, a way that they tried to protect things back then was covering wood with just metal sheeting, and if you maintain it, it works, but when you don't, it holds water in and it can cause serious rot. So what you're looking at here is, what I can see, someone tried to putty the wood that was already rotten. So someone was trying to maintain it, but just by putting the metal on, it actually damaged the windows worse. So with my windows, like I kind of said last night, half of the frame itself is gone. So when I replace my windows, I'm going to rip everything out, rebuild frames, and then put the windows in. I know my terms aren't exactly professional, but that's how I understand it. Anyways, and one more cool thing about these windows are your windows in your house are probably on guides, but these guys still have all their weights in them. So back then, you had these weights, and they lift up and kind of counterbalance the weight of the windows. It's a beautiful system, but I'm safe to say, I think for the windows that I replaced my house's windows with, they will not have that. So anyways, here's a view of downtown through my rotten window on a beautiful day in March. They're calling for teens as the lows in the next week. I'm dreading it. I don't know if I'll be able to do a lot of landscaping. So signing off for now. Bye.